another video. Today we're going to have another Great League remix team. We're going to be featuring Dubwool Toxapex and Jellicent. Let's see how this team works out. Okay, initially here, they decided to switch out, and we counter the Vigoroth with our Toxapex here. I guess the Dubwool could have potentially had Wild Charge against their Pidgeots there, so that's kind of an understandable switch, but more likely, they probably have another plan. We'll see what they end up deciding to do. Here, we know that we don't have to shield here, so we're just going to let this one go by. And we're going to try to get to the Sludge. Okay, perfect. This is going to be able to at least get some big damage or a shield. Okay, and then we're going to eventually come back in with our Dubwool. This Dubwool is probably going to be taking a Brave Bird. Nope, they go for the Feather Dance. So it makes sense now. Looks like they were running a ABB counter team. This Shadow Machamp could have... Okay, I thought it could have the payback, but they go for the bait. Here, we're going to go for the Surfs, because these Hex plus these Surfs are going to be able to do enough because of its Shadow version. It does look like they go for another bait here. They get us on that one. And at this point, it looks like this Jellicent is destroying their entire line. So we're going to... Okay, so they decided to switch out. We're going to go for the Surf again. And then we're going to be able to get to a move here. We're not going to shield here because even if they do take us out, we still have a Dubwool with a ton of health left, and now it's GG's. Good games to our opponent right there. This team here is, in a way, kind of ABB as well. Dubwool being the lead, only weak to fighting. We have two things fairly good against fighters, except for Scrafty. You do have to watch out for Scrafty leads. Okay, and let's see what happens here. It looks like this Quagsire here is going to stay in. I'm already automatically thinking there's like a flyer in the back. This is a Stone Edge we can survive, and we're going to be able to get to another Body Slam here. This Body Slam doesn't quite do as much as I anticipated, so we're just going to tank this next move. We go for another Body Slam. This Body Slam, they probably know that it doesn't KO. It could have been payback. Okay, and they're going to be able to throw another move. Unfortunate for us there, we do lose out on a lot of energy, but at least we're able to farm down with the Jellicent, just taking one Mud Bomb here. And depending on what they have in the back, we'll see if this is the better situation. So Dubwool, I don't know, we could have done some damage against this Tropius with the Dubwool, but our double kicks would have been resisted. So like I predicted, there's definitely a flyer paired with that Quagsire. Okay, they haven't switched out, which is good news for us. Okay, and here we're just going to commit to the farm down because we can't win unless we have a ton of energy heading towards the backline. So they end up having an ABB team, and this Charizard here is going to have to do some miracle work, because not only am I going to be able to get to these Brians, but then this is a Shadow Charizard. This Shadow Charizard has to get to a Blast Burn and probably 2 Dragon Claws. Because we do have a shield. We end up shielding the first one just in case it was the Blast Burn and ended up being Dragon Claw. But we were able to get to the Prime, so GG's to our opponent right there. That was fortunate for us that the Dubwool did get taken out, because it probably wouldn't have done as well in the back. But that was with perfect information. And it ended up being Toxapex being the MVP. Toxapex being able to farm down that Tropius and throwing all that energy back at that Charizard was the key. Okay, so this next one here, this is not so great lead for us because we aren't running the Wild Charge. So we're going to decide to switch out. It looks like they're going to hop into their own Dubwool. This Dubwool is going to be resisting all of the hexes. They go for the big payback there. That payback does not take out the Jellicent, so at least we know that they have to go for another payback. This is going to be Body Slam. We're hoping it doesn't KO. Yep. So, even though Dubwool is pretty interesting in this meta, it does have to get to 2 paybacks, unfortunately. Something to think about. Maybe running the Wild Charge is a little bit better, but maybe that's for another video. And okay, so like we said earlier, we are weak to Scrafty, but not Scrafty in the back, especially if we were able to win back the switch. And so here, we're just waiting for them to switch out. Looks like they switch out, and we're just going to try to throw an optimal timing here. We definitely want to avoid the Scrafty versus our Dubwool. So we just decided to go for a payback here, because I don't think we could get to 2 body slams here. Let's see. They might throw a move. They might farm us down. Okay, well, yeah, I guess it ended up working out. We were probably going to get to 2 body slams and then a payback anyways. Uh-oh. My opponent might be lagging here. Maybe they left? I'm not exactly sure what's happening here. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is a farm challenge. Looks like they either lagged out or they quit because we were able to get to that last body slam right there. So unfortunate situation, but I guess we can move on. So let's see how well this team can end up with. So far, we've been fortunate enough to avoid Scrafty in the back. So far, it hasn't been that tough. Okay, this is a decent lead because we are doing super effective double kicks here. We definitely want to avoid this with our Jellicent. And so let's see what they do with this Lickitung. Lickitung being in the front easily could be 2 flyers in the back or 2 anti-fighters, or there could be just a strong core in the back. Okay, so there's the first anti-fighter. This Galvanish is kind of a core breaker, huh? I mean, obviously, we don't want to use it for a backline, but I don't know where else we would have been able to take down this Galvanish. Maybe we should have done more damage with the Dubwool. Here, I guess the idea is just to get as many shields as possible because we know that this Galvanish is going to be a problem. So we do get the 2 shields, and now it's just a question of whether we want to come in with our Jellicent or come in with the Dubwool. Dubwool unfortunately does not have a move ready. This Dubwool will either have to shield or take a... I thought it was going to be a discharge. I guess they go for the lunge. The body slam still was able to take it out, and we know they have to have the Lickitung, right? Oh, so very spicy pick in the back. GG's to our opponent. They know that it's GG's because that Jellicent is pretty healthy, and plus we would be able to get to a surfeit KO their own Lickitung, and then there's not any moves that the Shadow Blastoise could throw at the Jellicent, so I guess they decided to just leave it at that. Okay, here we go. And last one here. Let's see. This is not necessarily where we want to see Jellicent. We're trying to catch a move here, and unfortunately, it looks like they are going to be throwing a move. It looks like, oh, interesting. This Cresselia running the future sight. I have not seen this version. Okay, this is probably going to be very popular amongst the remix going forward, just because the Moonblast isn't quite doing anything for you. Yep. So this is running the Grass Knot and future sight. The future sight obviously is really good against the poison types that are out right now to protect against the fighters and potential flyers. So, interesting. Here we have the Shadow Quagsire. This Shadow Quagsire is going to be able to throw probably... Okay, they go for the bait. This is not looking good for us, considering that we have this... Oh, okay. So this double... It looks like it's going to have to tank a stone. Okay, so they go for the Mud Bomb again. Unfortunately for us, it was a CMP tie, so we waste all this energy that we could have thrown back at this. Oh, interesting. This is a very interesting team here. Why? I wonder why they kept this Poliwrath here. Okay, so we're gonna switch out to try to catch a move because we can resist any move thrown. Okay. And then now here, this is basically gonna be just dynamic punches coming through. We're gonna go for the bait here, but I think they still have it in the bag considering. Oh, okay, looks like they didn't get to the move. So GG's to our opponent right there. We do have a shield. We are gonna be able to shield this and win this. I don't know, that team kind of threw me for a loop right there. I wasn't sure why they played it as they did, but I guess it makes sense at the end. We are able to win this, and GG's to our opponent right there. Check out this team. Let us know if you enjoyed it, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.